Welcome to the program. I'm Mark Imperial. This segment's being brought to you by booksgrowbusiness.com. It's the place where entrepreneurs and professionals publish to grow their businesses and to leave a legacy. We're doing a series of business spotlights on remarkable people, places, and things from across the country and even in your town. Joining me on this segment is Natasha Roberson, and she is a business mentor and a coach. Natasha, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. I am excited to be here.
Tell us a little bit about your business and the type of folks that you help.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's very easy. I help me, right? And so I am a woman, I am a mom, and I wanted to have more time at home with my kids, as well as not have to decrease my income or my impact. So I help moms build big businesses. First of all, bring their dreams back to their minds, get them dreaming big again, and then how to execute that dream into a daily action, daily method of operation, and create a roadmap that helps them reach the goals that they have set for themselves.
So the late, great Zig Ziglar said you can get everything in the world that you want by helping others get what they want. So you're helping moms achieve financial freedom and independence and time freedom like you're doing. Tell us, what are some of the most common challenges that these moms face when they come and reach you and need help? What are they facing?
The first thing is time management. How do I build a business when I have a job that I have to attend to, and I have children that I'm raising, and I have a spouse that's desiring my attention? And I'm like, all right, here we go. So the first thing we do is, here is your calendar. Here's what your day looks like. Where is your white spots, like your blank spots? Even if those are 10 minutes or 5 minutes, we're looking for small chunks at first to start implementing exact specific DMOs, which are like reach outs, right? So if their business is off of sales, I usually work with people with sales, right? That's their business. And so I'm like, you're going to reach out and do the invite. So during those 5 minutes, it's specific. It's going to be 5 reach outs. We're not answering follow up. And then the next little chunk will be like, okay, what should we do here? Oh, what's our next income producing activity? When we look at those lists of the top 5 income producing activities for their business, we put the next one in there. And so we look at their whole day and we say, here's how you can chunk it up. And they're like, the ease of that, like they're just not overwhelmed anymore. They're not looking at it and go, there's no way I can do all of this. When you show them how and what to do, the rest is just easy. They just have to take action.
So that sounds more attainable, because instead of doing something in a mass way where can be overwhelming,
Right.
just 5 steps, that's something that anybody can achieve. So tell us, what are some of the big mistakes that some folks make otherwise that may put a roadblock into their success? Tell us a couple things that you see people doing that you help them stop.
2 big things. Number one, when they get into business, they think they need to learn all the things before they start. I am a big believer in using mentorship, always be learning. But if you learn for 30 minutes, put 30 minutes of action in before you learn again. So, it's kind of a stall tactic too. I have found people will like, oh, I got to learn this. Oh, I got to go learn this. Oh, I need to really learn these scripts before I actually send a message. And it stalls them. That's one of the biggest mistakes. I believe it's more of a stall tactic because they have fear. They have, what will this person think? I'm not sure I can do this, right? All of those fears. But if I can get them to have one win a day, their confidence grows and they stop stalling their action. The second thing is that mom guilt, especially with the group of individuals I work with, that mom guilt. Well, how you're saying I need to maybe miss a couple things in the first few months of building this business, building this foundation. I might miss a dinner twice a week. But now I feel guilty. And I always say to my clients is, think about this. It's hard now. You've said it's hard. I'm asking you to not sacrifice, but to invest the time right now into building your business so you can have that time freedom with your children. If you can invest 3 months, 90 days into your goals to build this side business, to implement and to then execute, you're going to have more freedom time with your children. So right now, I look at that and go, it's a short-term investment for a long-term win.
That makes a lot of sense. For folks that are considering building side businesses, there must be a lot of misconceptions out there. Tell us what some of the biggest misconceptions are about building the business, and what would you say about that?
The one is when they say you got to hustle your face off. No mom wants to start a business where they're told they got to hustle from 6 a.m. to midnight. Like there's no person, not even a mom. There's no person that actually truly says, I'm in. I want to hustle all day, every minute I have. And so when you're building a side business, instead of looking at someone else's goals, I want you to choose your goal. And then your goal is how you create your plan of action. So a lot of misconception is, in order to get to that rank or to that business goal, to that success rate, I got to do exactly what this person did. Well, first align, make sure the goals are the same. Now you know the plan. So I always say the first thing you do, here's the goal, who has reached that goal, and ask them, how did you do that? How did you make that happen? That helps you determine your plan of action, not this other person's plan of action.
Natasha, tell us a little bit about your journey and what inspired you to get into your side business and get into business mentoring and start helping others. Tell us your story.
So I started out as a traditional business owner and had great success, had 3 studios where we had, personal training, nutrition, massage, and we were seeing anywhere from 100 to 200 clients a day going through those 3 studios. And I was the owner and also the therapist, right? So I had clients and ran a business. And then I was living the dream, right? Living the dream. And people forget, we have to pay all those expenses for those studios. So the dream might have been the dream, but the income was just not there, right? At the end of the day. And so when I decided, me and my husband decided to start a family, in order for me to continue to have growth in my income with my studios, I had to put more time in, or I had to put more employees in, which that meant more, I had more weight on my shoulders. And I realized, gosh, if I could have this impact, it's all about helping people live the life they deserve. And so if I can impact women, impact individuals using online methods, building a business online, I could have more time home with my children instead of dropping them off at daycare and hearing about all the cool things they did that day, which I was so grateful. I had incredible people taking care of my kids. But there was a thing in me saying, there's something better. I can take what I know and I can implement that online. And then once I had personal success online, now I want to help others have the same success. And that's how it led me to my coaching and mentoring.
That's a fantastic story. I love that. Before I ask you my last question, Natasha, what's something that maybe I didn't think to ask you that you feel is important to share with folks that are considering, choosing or creating a side business?
It's know your purpose and passion. Know what fires you up. I tell people will come to me and say, what would I be good at? I'm like, no, what fires you up? What gets you so excited? And then let's go look at that. What does that mean? How do you start that business? What does that goal look like? Every single dream can be broken down into a strategy, a roadmap, every single one of them. But in order to really align yourself with all the work it's going to take, you got to be aligned first with what fires you up, what burns inside of you. Like, gosh, when I do this, I want to do it all day long. Because if you are choosing to build a business that you don't have passion to just show up every morning, because you're your own boss, you have to show up for yourself and for others. But at first, it's for yourself. So what is going to wake you up to show up for you, and then eventually show up for your family, and then eventually you're showing up for others? But it all starts with you. And I can tell you, people will start something because they see others doing it. I want you to really evaluate, does it wake you up excited every morning? That is a dream to run after. That is a business to build.
Really sage advice. I appreciate that. Natasha, thank you so much for taking the time and sharing with my audience today. And I wish you continued success for you, your business, and for all of your clients.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Tell us, for folks listening right now, how do they connect with you and learn more?
I try to keep things very simple. It's my name, Natasha Roberson, on all the social media platforms. You can find my Mom to Millionaire podcast, which is where I share business tips and strategies as a mom, raising littles and building a massive business. I interview other moms who have created success that maybe you're looking just to see, that's a story I relate to. I got this. That's what that podcast is about. So that's Mom to Millionaire.
That's terrific. Again, thank you so much for sharing, and we hope to speak to you again really soon.
Thank you so much.
This segment's been brought to you by booksgrowbusiness.com. It's the place where entrepreneurs and professionals publish to grow their businesses and to leave a legacy. That's all for now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mark Imperial. Take care.